Hey everybody, we're playing Bleed today, an Xbox Live indie game that really didn't get the attention I feel like it deserved. As you can see, I've played through the whole thing, and I got a few of the upgrades. So it is going to be a much different game than usual, because I'm not starting from scratch. I'm already starting with a character that I've already beaten the game with.
Right. Can we just talk about for a minute the fact that the Uncrustables are so wrong but so good?
It seems to come out of nowhere.
Well, I just had one.
Oh, okay.
I just had one, and I don't eat peanut butter and jelly. Especially, I just don't really do bread and sandwiches and stuff. But there's something so delicious about them. I don't know if it's because they're frozen and they thaw out.
I always find that when I was in school and I forgot my lunch, I'd always get like a peanut butter sandwich and a hot dog roll, and the secretary would warm it up in the microwave. Oh, and it would be so good. It was like, it add like a different consistency to the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, if you read the ingredients, there's no part of it that's good for you.
Well, don't read the ingredients. That's stupid. That's suicide.
I know, but they're so good.
By the way, this game I really feel gets overlooked a lot. I think it's got a release on Steam, but on the Xbox Live indie games, it really felt like the box art kind of held it back, and the name as well. The name really doesn't suggest, even though the cats seem to bleed profusely in one giant splat puddle, it doesn't suggest anything that the game is about. It's a twin stick shooter, so that's nice, and you can slow time down like a bullet time, so it's kind of like a mixture between a platformer and Max Payne from Rockstar Games. I like the pink hair.
I like the slow-mo.
Yeah, the bullet time is really cool.
Makes it very dramatic. Although it makes it look like she's wearing some sort of rocket pack when you do all these jumps. Which she's not, right?
No. It seems to be just like a quick dash attack.
She's just like a super jumper?
I guess. I'm, for some reason, in the running to try and become the top hero out of 7. And, it's weird because for some reason, I guess in order for me to become the top hero, I gotta kill the other 7. So it reminds me of a Bruce Lee title, and I know I'm gonna hate myself for getting that.
Very Hunger Games.
Yeah, I guess it's just really weird, and there's not like a malicious part to the character. I mean, as you can see, she's sitting down writing a list, drinking a milkshake, and I don't know, seems rather posh with her tank top and purple jeans and ascot. But here's a neat thing. If you full access a dialogue. I don't know why they put it in. I still think it's kind of
random.
Fun. Yeah.
She doesn't have dialogue otherwise, right?
No, not really. The game is very sparse in dialogue. This is the first hero to fight. This is Guppy.
Which is actually kind of cute.
Its name, it says it's a slug-like creature, and I don't know where they get that from. But when you slow the bullet time down, it really maximizes the amount of damage.
Look at that.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool mechanics in this game. I'm surprised it gets overlooked. But I really think it's just because of really poor marketing, and I'm not criticizing the people who made the game. I'm just saying sometimes in video games a book can be judged by its cover depending on the consumer. I know when I was a kid walking into a video store, I would definitely pick a game because of what its cover looked like.
Well, I think that's the unfortunate part of actually everything in life is that your first impression is what you see. If you're...
I love the names of these heroes, Gibby and Stu. But you were saying?
Just that, if you if it's something that you are visualizing, that first visualization is your impression. And it's not necessarily a judgment, but that's the first take you get in the first.
Well, the Super NES era and the Nintendo era really let you down if you judged a book by its cover. Because, I mean, first of all, you have the horrendous box art that's Mega Man, but yet I still love it because it's so horrendous. Just like, I'm pretty sure I'll buy the Fantastic Four movie that just came out because it was so bad. I got a thing for buying kitsch stuff. I think that's the word I'm looking for, like campy.
I want to see it.
Yeah, we might be making some strong enemies on the internet, even mentioning purchasing or seeing it. Mine is purely for a laugh.
I just want to see it. Like I mean, I've followed other things. Why not?
Well, you're not really a comic book fan, so it's not like you're gonna notice any horrendous details.
Right, that's true.
So, I don't know. It's hard. It's like the new Ghostbusters movie that's coming out, and everybody's got their shorts in a twist about that. And I really don't feel like... I mean, you know me with being pissed off about reboots anyways.
But, yeah. I mean, they're doing a lot of that stuff now, though.
Well, it's like nothing comes... I don't understand why RoboCop need to be remade. I mean, just re-release it into the theaters, or just re-release the DVDs or Blu-rays. I really don't think we needed another RoboCop, or another Thing, or, to be honest, another Halloween. I mean, what was wrong with the first Halloween?
They're just remaking everything at this point. But you know what? There's different generations are going to watch all those different remakes.
And for some matter, I can see that, like cartoon wise, I really had a distaste for the Inspector Gadget cartoon, but our kids love it, and I think to myself, well, the show isn't really for me, it's for my kids, and if they like it, then it was made for their audience, not for my audience.
That's true.
Not the audience of a 32-year-old, but for the audience of a younger generation. That's not to say that I wouldn't love to have some of the shows that I used to watch back on TV. I mean, still to this day, I really feel Netflix needs to catch up. I am not going to make it through this.
Is this the final boss?
No, well, yeah, the final boss of the level.
Yeah.
What's nice is there's a quick start feature that if you do die, which happens, you're going to start right where the boss was. So that's always good. No insane backtracking. That calls for stuff like the arcade mode, which you unlock for being it the first time. I really have enjoyed this game. Despite my disconnection from the protagonist, which you don't always need. It's not like I need to know how Miss Pac-Man is feeling. I feel Miss Pac-Man is a far superior Pac-Man game than the original Pac-Man. It just
moves fast.
Yeah, it does. Just need a new health bar. I think I got this. Oh.
Oh, now there's two?
There's always been two.
Oh.
I think Stu and Ghibli, the...
Gibby?
No, not Ghibli. I don't think it's Ghibli.
I thought that's what I read. But I only read...
It probably was Ghibli. Gotta dismantle a robot. For the most part, you get many guns to choose from, but I have specific ones that I use for each level. I feel the boss of this level comes down easy to the rocket launcher, but I always have the dual pistols. I always feel the dual pistols are probably the strongest weapon in the game, which is nice that you get pretty much one of the strongest, most versatile weapons as your first weapon.
That's true, because a lot of times you have to work yourself up and...
Right, to get that ultimate weapon, and when you're finally done with it and you got that ultimate weapon, there's really no need to use it because you've already beaten the game.
Well, this is true. At the same time, people might look at that as a downside to it, because if you're not working up to a weapon that's good, then what do you have?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's alright.
Your timing was all off.
Yeah, I definitely had a brain fart there.
You're not the one supposed to have memory issues right now.
Well, I think I'm gonna get myself to a safe place. Hopefully. Yep, this is a good place to stop. Well, next time on Brentoplasm, we're gonna be playing some more Bleed. And, we'll see you next video.
Bye!
Bye!